It's the Out Route with Tre Tutson. This week we talk Russell Westbrook, the Dallas Cowboys, and if you want to know why Barry Bonds is not in the Hall of Fame, tune in right now. The Out Route coming up next. This past week, Mike Tomlin went 15 seasons without having a losing record. Bravo, Coach Tomlin. How did you do it? Did you work hard? Did you coach hard? Did you prepare for perfection? Or is it the fact that you've gone 15 seasons having a quarterback that doesn't take no for an answer? Also this past week, Russell Westbrook, guard for the LA Lakers, got benched in the fourth quarter during their loss to the Indiana Pacers, which it's not that surprising. This is about as surprising as the Dallas Cowboys losing a playoff game. Why is Dallas considered America's team? Is it because they're a big fat disappointment? For 25 years now, for over 25 years, we've been waiting on the Dallas Cowboys to get back to the Super Bowl. And their fans act like it's only been 25 minutes. 25 years plus, we've been waiting on y'all to get back to the Super Bowl, and I don't think you're going to get there. No, I don't. You know why I don't think you're going to get there? Because y'all are cursed by Jerry Jones's plastic surgery. Yeah, that's right. Jerry just keeps on nipping and tucking at his face, thinking that he's saving some type of youth, and he's not. He's not saving anything at all. He just keeps managing to look like a cartoon steak. Jerry Jones looks like a racist skeleton. He looks like he almost named the Cowboys the colonizers. And I don't think you guys are going anywhere unless Jerry dies or he ages the way that God intended. The Cowboys' lack of success isn't all their fault. No, they have to blame their counterpart, the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, the Lakers and the Cowboys, they're pretty much the same team. Everyone hates their fans, and we love to see them lose. This has been going on for forever, but a weird thing happens. When these two teams are struggling at the same time, this country is better. It has happened. It has been proven. I'll take you back to the most recent time, 2015. The Lakers was 17-65. And the Dallas Cowboys was 4-12. And what happened during that great time? We found out that this country was on the brinks of becoming great again. So don't blame Russell Westbrook and his turnovers and his terrible shot taking. No! This is way beyond Russell Westbrook. This is about the bigger picture of this country becoming excellent. The 2022 NBA All-Star Game will be held in Cleveland because, 2022 is off to a great start. Because the games and the whole event will be held in Cleveland, players will be expected being tested for COVID and meth, which the players are hoping that they catch COVID so that they can avoid tasting the food in Cleveland. Cleveland is the only place where you can mistake a meth head and a COVID catcher for the same person because they'll be acting the same way. Yo, bro, you got any more of that? Yeah, I need some more of that. No, man, I need it, man. Somebody just offered me a sandwich and I don't want to take the risk. Come on, brother, please. For those of us that are true sports fans, we know there's a sad, sad thing that is going on in the sports world. Something that is very unforgiving that is taking place. Barry Bonds may not end up in the Baseball Hall of Fame, which in my opinion is very blasphemous. Because how can you mention baseball and Hall of Fame and Barry Bonds and those two basically not mesh? This guy represents baseball well. His stats back it up. Barry Bonds, 1,996 RBIs, 762 home runs, has a batting average of 298. Anytime you mention sluggers, you cannot leave this dude off the list. So why is he not going to end up in the Hall of Fame? Some people say it was his use of steroids. Some people say it was his attitude when he was on steroids. But I think it's neither. I think the reason that Barry Bonds is not going to end up in the Baseball Hall of Fame is because he has rolls on the back of his neck. That's what I think. I really believe that, because when they go to put that bust together, right, that man that has to manufacture that, he don't want to have to deal with all them lines. He don't want to have to deal with the lines of his face and the lines of the back of his neck. That's too much. He's like, no, I'm not going to be building Ballpark Barry. I know that sounds great, but that ain't what's about to happen. I just wish Barry would have used his head. I wish he would have thought a little better when he was using the steroids. Not when he was thinking about boosting his stats and the longevity of his career, but just when he was qualified to be in the Hall of Fame, thinking about all that work that he was going to put on the person that was manufacturing that bust. Because that's what they end up voting on. It's not his stats. It's not the ethics. It's not none of that stuff. They're in there talking about the work that this man is going to have to do to add more head to the head that Barry has. So for those of you out there, you future Hall of Fame baseball players, when you're thinking about using the roids, keep in mind, you want to make sure that it don't jack up your head, so that when they go to put your bust together, they are putting together a head that is easy to manufacture. Fear is a choice. Fear is an option. Fear lives in your imagination. But sometimes fear is tangible. If you suffer from nomophobia, you don't have to suffer alone. Dial 1-800 or get someone to dial 1-800-PHOBIA. That's 1-800-PHOBIA. Don't suffer away from your device alone. And now for the top 5. There is no top 5. Top 5 reasons that there is no top 5. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Hey man, Number 2. Whatever you think it is. And number 1. I thought it would just be funny to not have a top 5. And that's been the top 5. Thank you for watching the Out Route. I appreciate it. Subscribe. Tune in next week. See you guys later.